You see it? Hello, hi. Now it's I think day 4 in Sydney, and right now I come to around Darling Harbour in Sydney. Oh, okay. So I was gonna show a surprise guest, and here's Yuwei.
Hello.
So Yuwei is here. Okay, well Yuwei can cover her face with like stuffed animals. Not sure if you know, but this is a wombat. And this one is what it is. Okay, people may not know what this is. It's a platypus. So Yuwei's here joining me. Yuwei's been here in Sydney for close to 3 months. It's actually almost, I think it's her second last week, so one more week before she leaves. So again, I caught her at a very good time. So here's my last day in Sydney, and then tomorrow morning I'm flying to Melbourne. And both Yuwei and I decided to come to this special festival. You can show it here, just like Malaysian festival. You can see the entire skyline of Sydney. Excellent. So right now we're just like enjoying time for food. Later on we're gonna walk into the beach, so maybe I can give you some more footage in the beach. But yeah, here's Yuwei. Hi guys, right now we are still around the east coast of Sydney, and basically me and Yuwei, we've been walking for the last, I'd say maybe like 2 hours or 3 hours, give or take, but we've been like stopping beside beaches. So we've been stopping at beaches, I think the first one's called Rotorua, and then Line, and then the third one, it's Coogee, and then Clovelly, Bronte, and then Tamara. So right now we're just like stopping by nice coastal line. There's Yuwei again. So Yuwei's with me, and we're just basically looking at, we're chilling around the edge. So yeah. So this is interesting. Sydney has a coastal line like this. Unfortunately, Toronto doesn't have this. And we have like more aquatic life down there. Hello again. So right now, as you can see from the skyline behind me, this is Melbourne. Just arrived this morning. My flight was like around 9, and basically I did those I'm free tours, so basically get some basic information about the city. And we walked around CBD, which is called the Central Business District of Melbourne. Very couple interesting about Melbourne. Melbourne is definitely a city full of culture, and it has like a lot of, as you can see from the video, I showcase a lot of street art. And Melbourne is also well known for coffee, which I'm going to go right after this video. I'm going to go to Centre Place to try some of their coffee. And a good thing to note about Melbourne is that it hosts world-class and world-known sports events such as Formula 1, the Australian Open and Grand Slam tennis, which I will go in 2 days. And also just 2 days ago they just hosted the football final, the Aussie football final between the Hawthorns and Sydney Swans at the MCG, which can host about 100,000 people in the stadium, so that's really cool. A couple things to note about Melbourne is that because Melbourne is such a cool city, it often been described that it has a rival with Sydney, and ever since Sydney built the Opera House, Melbourne tried to do something more to make it more international and well-known. That's why it has a lot of like different kind of history, architecture, arts, culture, and sports. Not sure if you can hear me because this is really windy, but right now I'm at the Great Ocean Tour. At the Great Ocean, not sure if you can see behind me. Maybe turn down the exposure a little bit. But this is the Great Ocean. we're by the ocean and down south of Australia, and it's extremely windy. You probably can't even hear. And holiday for just for like a month. Hi guys, right now we are still in Melbourne, and right now I'm right in the Melbourne Park, in front of the Rotorua Arena, as you can see from behind. I bought a ticket, just waiting for a guided tour at 1, so I still have 30 more minutes to go. So during the 30 minutes I'm just going to go walk around and explore. If I see some videos, cool videos and things I can see inside, I will definitely take it and then let you guys see it.
Do their tennis in the morning, go to school between 10 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Okay, so when that comes out, essentially it means that what Novak's nickname is.
The Joker?
No.
Hello, hi. Right now we're still in Melbourne Park, right outside of Rotorua Arena in this court. It's exciting because I actually get to play tennis in this court, so I get to feel, you know, all this Australian weather and the atmosphere just right here, and get to play for like an hour. I'm only get to pay, you know, like 25 bucks right here. I actually play with 2 visitors from Scotland as well, and it's really great just to try the courts right here. And it's something a little different because you actually can't do that in Wimbledon and French Open. Not sure about US Open because I never tried. So yeah, it's excellent. And right now we just finished my session and I'm just gonna head back to the city. See you. Hello, hi. Just flew from Melbourne. Right now I'm in Auckland, just around the downtown city center. Here is actually the downtown shopping center, and the city isn't as big as Melbourne. It's quite small, but then I'm pretty sure I already walked most of the places in the city. But we're gonna go to the harbor and check out the other things. And we have 2 surprise guests.
Hi!
So we have Catherine right here and Jessica. These 2 girls will join me to my adventure for the next, I think 5 or 6 days, 5 days, and then they will continue on to the southern part of New Zealand, but I will be in the northern part of New Zealand. So yeah, so stay tuned. These 2 girls will be closely with me. Bye!
The headland is North Head.
Hey Jessica, how do you feel about seeing 2 of the only 200 remaining species of a takahi?
It's so cool. They have such awesome colors on them, and they're orange beaks, making me really excited for the kiwis.
So, just to let you know what a takahi is, this is a takahi. And basically, an interesting fact is that there is only 200 left, and people at the very beginning thought the species was extinct, but they found it accidentally and they found 200 of them, and they managed to brought 2 back in the zoo. So here's one of them. Okay, hi, we're still in the Auckland Zoo and we're in a hideout right now.
It's raining.
It's raining
Again.
for the 5th or 4th time, I don't even know anymore. I lost count. And right now I'm just like showing my frustration just because the weather here is just unpredictable. And we're basically just hiding. Like even the animals are hiding, the monkeys are hiding.
Actually, the monkeys
Everything's
told us
hiding.
it was gonna rain.
Yeah.
So we got signs from them because they start hiding under shelter. So hopefully it's gonna clear out and we're gonna see something else. We still have like maybe like a quarter of the zoo left to be explored, so hopefully we're gonna see some Tasmanian devils, wallabies, and other kind of animals. So
Yep.
Right now we not sure if you, but right now we are at the Kiwi site. My name is the Kiwi site. And they usually eat insects. These species are believed to be extinct. Hi, so it was very cool. As you can see from my previous vlog, I tried to explain what a kiwi is, but I think it was too dark and I was too far from the camera, so I can't really hear myself. So basically, to reiterate, a kiwi is a flightless bird, a national treasure of New Zealand. And basically, it was supposed, like scientists thought the bird was extinct maybe like 40 million years ago, but they discovered it in New Zealand that the bird still exists. It was dark in the previous video because kiwi is actually nocturnal, and it's like owl, and they only hunt in the dark at night, and they hunt insects. So in the blog, I was actually trying to explain that we couldn't really find a kiwi, but suddenly a kiwi miraculously just appeared behind me and crossed it. So it was really cool, and yeah, this is made the trip worth it to come to the zoo just to check out the kiwi, because kiwi is supposed to be quite rare on Earth, and we're happy to be able to see one. So yeah. So two animals are actually appear on the Australian coat of arms, or the crest, and one is the kangaroo and the other is the emu. And right now, behind me, what are you talking about? Behind me, okay, it's right there, it's right there. There's an emu, you're blocking it.
Oh, sorry.
Blocking it. Here's the emu right there. So that's just, doesn't really attack people. And it's supposed to be considered the good-looking Aussie right now too. Hello, we just arrived at Waitomo Caves.
It's really sunny.
It's sunny right now. It's 8:45 a.m.
Something
and
like that.
We're booked. We reserved it for 9 a.m. Unfortunately, I cannot bring my camera to Waitomo Caves because we're going to go to maybe like down deep, narrow place, cave, you know, water rafting. So it's probably better idea to not bring this. Jessica hopefully can bring her GoPro, and maybe we can capture some interesting video. But unfortunately I can't really bring it, but I'll tell you how it looks like afterwards. See ya. So we just came back out from Waitomo Cave. We chose the black labyrinth, and basically we're just like having our black tubes and walking through the caves. It was really cool because it's just really dark. It's hard to see, but you have those headlights, and then you just go around and you see glowworms on the top. So it's really cool. A few things we learned about the glowworms. It's very interesting.
It was so much fun.
I think it's just basically like some sort of chemicals that attracts insects for their food. But yeah, so we survived it.
It was awesome. It was pitch black.
This is how it looks like,
We had our own
basically.
little headlamps, which was really cool.
See you. Oh,
And
these two girls are also doing their vlogs too. So
So we're
they're
all
doing their
vlogging
vlogs
right
too.
now.
Yeah.
After,
Right there
since we
with the
can bring
GoPro.
cameras in with us.
Yeah, so, but we did.
Hi, right now we are in the town of Matamata. Basically, we drove about 20 minutes away from the town, and right now we're at the Hobbiton movie set. So right now we are at the Hobbit. Behind me is a Hobbit hole. Of course, no one actually lives there, but this is actually the site where Peter Jackson found in 1999, and Peter Jackson and the New Cinema Theatre purchased from the farm here 1,250 acres of land right here, and then create the entire Hobbit movie set. As you can see right there, this is the entire set. It's all the Hobbit holes, and it's crazy because when they built it for Lord of the Rings, they actually took it down and they had to rebuild it again for the Hobbits. So, but the rebuilding took 2 years, but then the actual filming only took 12 days for the Hobbit. So that's pretty crazy. Right now, this entire Hobbit movie set is permanent. They're not going to retake it down, so it's actually for tourism. So there are a lot of people coming here. Hello, hi. So there's like another interesting fact. So when Peter Jackson tried to look for this site, they were on a helicopter and they actually found this massive tree behind me. So this tree, as described by Tolkien in the book of Lord of the Rings, is actually the party tree. So if you actually watch the movie, that's actually the tree that the hobbits play on. Another interesting fact is that because this is like pretty much in the middle of nowhere, they actually got the New Zealand Army to build an entire road to connect from the town, the closest town, to here. So yeah, cool. Peter Jackson actually got an army to help make the movie. So I'll see what I can find out next. So hi, how are you? Right now we are in Rotorua, very nearby in Rotorua, called a Maori village called Whaka, and we just went through a Maori show, and it's pretty cool. We get to see like different Maori culture. They sang really well, and they also showed us.
Show them how you stick up your tongue.
No thanks. They also showed us how to do haka, which is basically a way to scare people away by sticking your tongue out and make their eyes really big. Right now we are eating lunch, and this is a very special Maori lunch. This is called hangi pie, so that's what we're going to do. And after eating our lunch, we will have a tour around the village. Basically, this is like a huge geothermal place, so lots of sulfur, sulfuric gas coming out. So yeah, so I guess I'll show you some videos about it.
Hello, so we are driving now. This is revenge for all the people that Henry have vlogged while they're driving. Henry, what does it feel like to be driving and have to vlog at the same time?
How's it going?
I can't see now.
I can't even see you on camera.
So we are driving down Highway 1, and there's a really nice view. There's tons of trees and a nice giant lake on Henry's side. Yeah, Henry, is there anything else you want to add?
Nice view.
Nice view. Alright, see you guys later.
Hi guys, after spending pretty much a day at Rotorua, basically we drove for about maybe 5 or 6 hours all the way down to Wellington last night. We arrived in Wellington around 9 p.m. And now this is like the next day.
Hi.
Okay, people bombing again. So basically, today is basically Wellington Day. In the morning we decided to take up a hike to Mount Victoria. The entire hike took 20 minutes.
6 hours.
It took us 6 hours actually. Henry likes to tell people it took him 20 minutes.
He's not that pro.
So people like to say it's 6 hours, but okay. Well, anyway, the height of this mountain is only 196 meters, so you can figure out how long it should take. And basically, this port originally only had a few hundred people, Maori population, and afterwards it grew after New Zealand came over and basically took over this place, make this place as the capital of the country. It becomes a very huge port for sea transport. Although there are a lot of like major earthquakes, I think the risk of having earthquakes is outweighed by the benefit of having a deep sea, so it's really good for economic transports, exports and imports right here. And yeah, the weather here today is spectacular. Not really much of a wind or rain. Huge contrast compared to yesterday. The drive from Rotorua to Wellington had several rains, and I think we even saw like thunderstorms. But now it's like just sunny, so it's great. So we're gonna explore the city and hopefully we'll learn a thing or two about the city.
Bye. So you're at as you can see, we found this awesome swing in the park.
Oh my god, can I go try the other one?
Catherine's gonna go jump.
There's another one?
which you use your hands on. So I am currently sitting right now. Not sure if you can see. There's awesome views at the moment. And yeah, I think with your hands.
What we're actually holding right now is a, okay, not sure about the focus, come on.
It's focusing on your face.
Well, anyway, this
Cover your face instead.
This is the New Zealand National Fern Tree Leaves. It's supposed to be everywhere, but so far we only see one tree.
No,
on this mountain.
All along the side here.
Well, at least on this path. Okay, fine. Yeah, I
and
see it
in the
more
jungle.
now. So more, it's supposed to be unique. It does give you that Jurassic Park kind of feel. But yeah, just to show you guys what this tree is all about. New Zealand's actually trying to change their national flag. It's possible that they're going to introduce this leaf into their national flag, just like what we do in Canada.
Yep.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
So we came back down from the mountain, Mount Victoria, down to Wellington City. So we just walked up, explored the city. We went to the famous Cuba Street. It's well known.
As good as we thought it would be, though.
It's kind of short, but at least there's something to see.
Yeah, that's true.
Right now we still have 2 hours to spare before we head to the airport. So right now we're just at the beach at Wellington. So pretty nice outside.
It's really cold though, like icy from the Arctic.
So the water is extremely cold. No surprise, of course. But Jessica here really wants to swim. So I still suggest her to swim. But not sure if she's actually going to do that.
If I do swim, I'll let you vlog it.
Okay, alrighty. Talk to you soon. Hi guys, right now I'm at the Wellington Airport, basically just waiting for my flight. 11 hours from now, so I'm just gonna chill here. I'm eating my dinner. But two of my guests, 2 girls, will be leaving very soon. Catherine and Jessica. Fortunately, they'll be leaving. They'll be taking their flight to Christchurch. I think your flight is in an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh well. So.
Oh well.
He's so sad that we're leaving him.
Yeah. But our adventure continues on, so we have to part, unfortunately.
Unlike Henry, he has to go back to work tomorrow.
So yeah, they'll be heading off to the southern part of New Zealand, and we'll explore more scenic views, more extreme sports and stuff like that.
I feel like I'm on a talk show. So Catherine, how was your morning? We can be the evening show.
Did you have breakfast this morning? What did you eat?
I did. I actually tried this new cafe down the place.
Well, anyway, so they'll be leaving. Hi guys, after 23 hours of long flight, I'm finally back to Toronto. Well, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you get to learn a thing or two about Australia and New Zealand. And I guess I'll see you next time.